Приветствую всех моих подписчиков и тех, кто просто заглянул посмотреть. С вами Алексей. Мы проходим игру Deus Ex Human Revolution. Остановились в прошлой части на том моменте, где, перед офисом я решил зайти и нажать, потом запись. А начался мультфильм, никто ничего не пропустил. То бишь, смотрим.
I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Seraph's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Hunter! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
Not a chance this ends now.
Her blood is on your hands, Tyrone. You...
Да чтоб тебя 3 раза. Надо ее спасти, попробовать. Все кнопки перепутал. Слушай. Ничего не пропустили. Да? Так, там мы прочитали этот мем.
Don't lie to me.
Not a chance this ends now.
Her blood is on your hands.
Успела, нет?
Still there? Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is dead, but he didn't know about the AUG or the Typhoon. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Да ладно. Так. Так. Сколько ты, интересно, занимаешь? О-хо-хо. По патронов умный. Тут не больше нравится. Так, а давай-ка мы кое-что проверим. Старший компьютер. Ой, какой легкий. Я так уже ломал. Тридцать секунд.
Access granted.
Что еще надо? Так, опять же читаем на паузу. Ох, у меня столько денежек. А это выбор, да? Это выбор. А тут ничего.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her. You'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
I gotta admit, Jensen, I'm glad someone decided to send you in first. No telling what would have happened if one of us ran into that hostage room.
Нафига, я герой вообще там. Куда деваться? Вот эти две.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized protect and serve had become protect and serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Так, ну вот, закончили сюжетный квест. Вот. А старые игрушки я решил позаписывать. Ну, во-первых, давно хотел пройти. Во-вторых, раньше не видел еще, да? Нет, так, конечно, пробовал.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Вот и поговорили, миленько. Ступенька для слабаков.
Another attack? Can't wait to see what the Humanity Front says about it this time.
Любопытно. Ага. Интересно. Ничего себе. Подумай себе. Что, только ради этого? Ну ладно.
Can someone tell me how the purists were even able to break into the plant? We're supposed to have state-of-the-art...
Во-во-во, ты прав. Явно что-то тут не так. Это прям вот 100%. По-другому, чикосяк.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Так посмотреть тебе охота, да? Природа нейропластичности. Из лекции Хью Дэроу в Бернском медицинском институте. 12 год. Термин нейропластичность сам по себе обозначает гибкость мозга и его способность к изменению собственной организации на основе полученного опыта. 2 столетия назад специалисты в области когнитивной нейробиологии были убеждены, что нижняя часть мозга и область неокортекса не меняются после того, как завершились их развитие, в то время как память активно меняется в части, отвечающей за формирование воспоминаний. Однако серия талантливых экспериментов, проведенных Майклом Меженичем, продемонстрировала, что соматосенсорное, и слуховое восприятие, то есть прикосновение и слух, на самом деле изменяется при использовании. Этот процесс долговременной потенциации был изучен более тщательно в середине 90-х в Университете Южного Иллинойса. Исследования показали, что память можно значительно улучшить посредством воздействия на нейропластичность. Разумеется, точность, которую нам дают совершенные компьютеры, позволяет нам видеть, что улучшение в области обучения можно применить к областям моторного кортекса, слухового кортекса, соматосенсорного кортекса и гиппокампа. Это про мозг, я так понимаю, да? Манипуляция с нейропластичностью ясно показывает, что мы как вид получили в дар мозг, обладающий беспрецедентной способностью интегрировать нейропротезы. Да. Ни хрена не понял. Ну так, отчасти только немного. Я в мультик забрал, честно. Даже спрашивать не хочу, что это. Могу сломать. Отключение. Хрен. Потом. Все потом. Ой, побыстрее бы уже свободно доступ в городе. Ну, по идее, должен быть.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
You did what you had to do, son. As far as I'm concerned, Sanders got what he deserved. So don't start second-guessing yourself.
I'm not. But that's not why I brought him up. Sanders was tricked into attacking us by the hacker I caught going after the Typhoon.
He's the man we really needed to interrogate today.
Exactly. Only he killed himself to prevent any chance of my doing that. That takes real dedication.
Yeah, or training. You're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
И будем лезть в полицию, в морг. Вчерашние новости. Ну да. На паузе. Все читаем на паузе. Ну, кроме этих документаций. Это мне интересно. Сейчас почитать. Не отвлекаться от этого всего. Слушай, я могу так компьютер? Нет, не могу. Ну ладно. Велика потеря. Кстати. Закрыто. Секундочку. Пардон. Так. А вот здесь я хотел вот это вот. Да. Вот теперь я все оружие. Надо прокачать, кстати. В моем
Right. I'll see you.
мне опять показалось, что мне повыше надо подняться. А, господи. Пойдем. Чё ж теперь? У меня есть вывес. Прикольно.
Jensen, remember me? No, that sounds too desperate. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropacine in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropacine? What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
All right, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Все, свободен, можешь валить. Поговорили и хорош. Сидит, ждет что-то. А это мы так где-то. Да, ага. А это... Понял. До свидания. Ладно. Пойдем гулять, что ли? Все, ну все закрыто. Алексей, вы тупите. Милая деваха. Понял, можно не говорить. Учредила попалась.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better.
Кстати, здесь на заднем фоне периодически, может быть, вы будете слышать, как мяукает кот.
Mrs. Reed?
Ah, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Как все не гладко, ни хрена. Ну давайте погуляем, посмотрим, что, где это, как. Понимаешь, что это нихрена не открытый мир. Ну, походить тоже можно. И какие незабываемые места. Внутрь называется хрен попадешь. Где-то тут совсем накроет как тебя, а? Миленький городок. Вот это вот смог. Все тут как изящно. Симпотно. Пойди, блин.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Так, а как дальше листать? Вот, может так, где моя патроны.
Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
Надо было что-нибудь.
How may I be of service?
Что у тебя есть? Получение урона, система двойного выстрела, винтовка, дробовик, 1500. Автоматически открывающее устройство. О, опять он заорал. Слушай, ну для снайперки нет никого.
Be sure to tell all your friends. They're just not the cops.
Кстати. Очков. О, одна очко есть. Отлично. Не так. Где ты? Так, ну что такое? Добавляют 200 баллов на снижение. Ну ё-моё, вот такой выбор прям. Ладно. Похоже тогда. Так, подожди-ка. Что-то такое помню. Четвертый. Нехило. Ну вот, в принципе, когда я в 16 году начинал, я вот где-то вот до города так вот дошел и все. Я тут все бродил, просто так. Идет сайт квестик выполнял. А, это не по квесту сюда, да? Доктор, ну пойдем.
Mr. Jensen, David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Rapazine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Супермен, блин.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc, code
Ну кто это такой, кстати? Эффект время добавляет печатание нездоровья, максимум понял. Аптечка. Напрямую загружать информацию о том, как использовать лучший имплант.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Хорошо.
Have you changed your mind?
Я думаю, оно оплатится.
Very well,
Понял, понял.
Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Так, ого, отлично, детки пляжат. Во-первых. Отлично. Там есть монстр, не просто не человек. Это хватит на что-то. Не-не-не-не, вот это вот надо. И подтвердить.
Dr. Teasdale to X-ray. Dr. Teasdale to X-ray.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
But my right to come to work each day without fearing for my life. I've still got to walk home tonight.
I understand your concern. But if you want round-the-clock protection, I suggest you hire a private security company.
Это прям как у нас. А где у нас?
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance on the side of the building.
Замечательно. Так. Я очень хотел сюда. Снайперка никуда. Понятно. Так. Порядок наведем. Небольшой. Вот. Теперь все красиво. Это правда. Вот так вот. Вот. Ну давай, четвертый здесь нужен был, да? Ага. Секреточка какая-то, да?
Access denied.
Фух, это будет плотненько. 30 секунд. Я, конечно, извиняюсь. Люди добрые. Но мне стало интересно взломать эту ересь. Интересно, что внутри там. У меня ж нет ничего, да? Короче, в обход всему. Просто ломаем. Вперед, как тук-тук-тук. Ничего больше не нужно. Нет, это за глазами.
Access denied.
Ох ты ж, ёшкин. А ну, нет ничего, да? Ладно, пойдем пару квестов выполним. Потом придем, я тебя заполнил. Все лучше. Найди конца. Где-то вроде как получится. С той стороны где-то что ли. Там наверх поднимемся. Наверное, где-то там. Не подвинемся.
Hey, pal. I can see you've had some work done, and I'm wondering, what do you think about this augmentation debate? Looks to me like a typical power grab.
Have you seen the news lately? It's horrible. Global warming, augmentation regulation. Never ends.
Да я хоть иду. Ага.
Oh, man.
Nice jacket. Is that a high man? In leather?
Oh, man. Eliza, so hot.
Так, это по основному, что ли? Ну да. Не-не-не. Надо как-то там чего-то куда-то попасть. Квартира, где? Игроку помочь. Матери. Бывшей жене. Даже бывшей тещи. Пойдем попробуем еще раз. Не пойму просто, куда идти. Так, ну давай-ка еще раз. Ни хрена. И вот с той стороны у нас. Дивизия. Обойти можно, получается, да? Как надо объяснять.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those odd lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop.
Grayson? Where he at these days?
Yo, where you been, man? He been running shit through that abandoned gas station for weeks.
Oh, word? I wanted to get some upgrades for my Zenith 10 mil.
He can hook you up nice, man. If you go, tell him I sent you. I want a discount next time.
Word.
What you need, player? Cause I know where you can cop some goods. If you want some.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
That's all I need for now.
Так что смотрим дальше. Сказал 4-й этаж, да? Ну пойдем глянем, где это собака зарыта. И какой здесь код? 1? Господи, это будет быстро. Ё-моё.
Access granted.
Ага. Ничего нет. Миленькая комнатушка. Наномификация мечты или теория будущего. Хюдер. Выдержка из заметки в журнале «Неонатурализм», сентябрь 22-го. Мы уже не первое десятилетие активно используем термин нанотехнологий, но, несмотря на все наши усилия, крайне медленно приближаемся к молекулярному уровню, в то время как должны были бы уже бежать к нему со всех ног. Модифицированное создание будущего поколения, новые люди, наше творение, будут с насмешкой смотреть на механические устройства, приделанные к их живой плоти или скрытые в их сером веществе, ибо их примитивность очевидна. Они будут смотреть на нас с тем же отсутствием интереса, с которым вертолетчик взирает свысока на гужевую повозку. Будущая модификация человека лежит в малом сверхмалом. Если быть точнее, еще 30 лет, и мы прорвемся за молекулярную границу, сделав возможным истинное нанопрограммирование и биологические видоизменения. Нам более не придется отрезать конечности с тем, чтобы заменить их остальными аналогами. Человек сможет выпить эти мельчайшие машины, вдохнуть их и измениться. Да. Это, конечно. О, вот это я не знал. Да, попробуем. Что теперь?
Access granted.
Я нажал через стоп, что ли? Да нет, вроде. Ух. Еще один. Ничего. Что-то ради этого сейфа я сюда приходил. Зашел в какую-то квартиру, взломал сейф, забрал бабки. Вообще как бы ненормально, откровенно говоря.
About getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws, cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
Ведь красноволосая девочка.
Yeah, copyright. Let's copyright that shit.
Он там возмущается. Я так прыгнул. Да, я смог. О, блин, что где? А папа другой путь поискать. Я не знаю, что надеюсь. Спасибо. И на этом. Не в ту сторону. Так, где он потом? Сейчас я этому помогу.
About getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws, cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
Dogmentation?
Yeah, word. We should. What do you call that? Register.
Нет. Давайте. Я бы смогу и так зайти. За меня заживет. Наверное.
Access granted.
Но без плюшек, без всяких. Их видно. Закройся. Не знаю. Ничего себе тут.
Access granted.
Теперь все поднимаю. Я молодец, да, департамент. Так, так. Ладно. Так, все на паузе.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit.
Надежда на будущее, прошлое, будущее Детройта. Часть 6. Куда теперь? Наш город принято считать находящимся в упадке. полным противоречием между расами, между богатыми и бедными, между людьми и модифицированными. Прям пропонатно. Да, Детройт так и не оправился после краха автомобильной индустрии и нефтяного кризиса. Однако позволим ли мы поставить на нашем городе крест? Есть и луч света в этом темном царстве. Компания Salif Industries, лидер в области инноваций, сделала Детройт своей штаб-квартирой, построив здесь также производственный комплекс. Основатель компании Дэвид Салиф надеется, что Детройт сможет стать новым маяком, а его возрождение будет образцом для подражания в других городах США. Каждый день мы боремся с суровой реальностью нашей жизни ради достижения этой благородной цели. Там гибущего и прям не знаю. Так, потом. Автоматически сохраню сообщение.
Pro-human organization had received permission to gather in protest earlier in the week, but police decided to shut down the legal route prematurely and close the Broadview tunnel. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Sarif Industries resolved.
Все, наверное, да? Не продумайте. Все, осталось с ним встретиться так. Саймон. Саймон — это мой кот. Орет и орет. Орет и орет. Чё у вас, спрашивается? Орет. Это всем интересно, чё он орет. Вот не знаю. Ломаем. Все ломаем.
Access granted.
Ух ты. Отлично. Всего лишь. Вот это да. Бог с ними совсем.
Access granted.
Вот это я понимаю, господи, я вздрогнул. Твою же. Да, это я не ожидал. Ух ты. Ой, да ладно. Хотя это что такое я взял? Что такое? Все время добавляет 50 минут. О, птичка. Отлично. Ого. Кушечки здесь забавные. Да, я понял. Не-не-не, опять идем в ту хату. Что это такое? Взорвалось так. Некрасиво. Совсем охренели.
Access granted.
Так, опять случай. Смотрели, ничего нет. Пистолет.
Access granted.
Это что? Ох-ох-ох. Ну ладно, инвентаря, конечно, ничего не так. Ничего не скажешь. Три попытки.
Access granted.
Вот это тоже напрягает серьезно. Так. Отчетность от чего? Я им не пользуюсь. Just at Boom. Возрождение. Наемничество. Скандал с Blue Water. В 2011 компания Blue Water, главу мирового лидера в сфере частных охранных компаний, оказалась в центре крупного скандала, преобразовавшего мировой рынок наемных военных структур. Не успели вытекнуть обвинения сотрудников компании в преступлениях в Афганистане, как журналист из Сентай Симбан заснял переговоры персонала БГ с повстанцами, очевидно, направленные на продолжение конфликта. Массовое возмущение встряхнуло всю сферу частных военных структур. В течение года слушания Конгресса и падение доверия акционеров подписали Blue Water смертный приговор. Но хотя общественность была настроена против частных военных компаний, нужда в них только обострилась. Вакуум заполнил Роджер Сент-Джон Фолкс, основатель и генеральный директор компании Bell Tower Associates. Блестящий послужной список помог компании со временем занять лидирующее положение в своей отрасли. Дробовик. Это тот сам, который я выкинул, да? А, я пистолет выкинул. Патроны. Слушай, охренеть тут всего. Ну.
Access granted.
Новый код для ворот. Ага. Сэм, на этот раз капитан облажался, мы ему говорили, он не давался пока. Читаем на паузе. Еще выше можно. Господи. Ладно, дорогие зрители, я думаю, на этом надо заканчивать. Вот, с вами был Алексей. Не забываем подписываться, ставим лайки обязательно. Вот, и комментируем, это тоже немаловажно. Всем пока.